share this. I need to set you up like a higher thing before I get on my next client calls. I love this camera because it just like follows me, which is great. Anyway, there is so much to update you on. So I'm going to just do like 30 seconds and then I have to keep making notes, because what I do basically before my client sessions, and I have a bunch of new clients starting right now for one-on-ones, is I essentially go through their intake forms. I should just spot that off. I go through their intake forms and everything they share with me, and then I like write a bunch of questions. I essentially make like a checklist of everything that we're going to work through for the calls, and I come in with that kind of masculine structure for call number one, and then I ask them everything. We chat more, I get more details from them and really kind of develop an idea of like, okay, what is the best way to work with this client to get them their results? And then I work on then creating like a full plan after that, and then basically from there on, I've got my plan. It's partially guided by like what they want to work on for the session, if they've come with something they want to work on. And then sometimes it's just based on what I kind of have next. So I always come in with like the masculine structure, but they're the client. So we can also do what's coming up for them at that current time. Anyway, I'm starting a new business as well, which is a whole other thing too. So I'll give you this feel on that. But we're back from the wedding. I'm a married woman. There's a lot happening. So I'm really tired today. Well, I'm not actually tired. It's the wrong way. My eyes are just like dry. Maybe my window's open. And so, like, because there's leaves falling off the tree. I don't fucking know. Anyway, this video is going to be like things that I've been doing probably over like a 3-day period, because you guys seem to love them the best. If you ever have any suggestions on other videos that you want, then you can let me know about that too. Okay, it's a new day. I'm in my office. I'm about to go make myself maybe a cup of tea. I don't really feel like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna go downstairs really quick. And then I have a podcast interview that I'm doing. If you haven't seen my office, this is it. She's gorgeous. I love her. She's a vibe. It's where all the magic happens. Anyway, so I've quickly just set up in my podcast studio, which is right here. I actually still need to put more of the soundproofing on these walls, which is why this is great, because they actually should be covered with soundproofing. That's not the vibe we're going for of the two different colors. And then we have the most random, like, this inbuilt closet. This guy, the couple that lived here before, the guy had a hat obsession. This wasn't even their room. It was like his hat closet. Very, very random. Anyway, the sound in here is fabulous. This is the podcast studio. And so that's the chair that I normally sit in. And I'm doing an interview, and that's that. Notes, you can sit right there. Oh, fabulous. She's in the room. She's in the room. Okay. Look at little butter. All right, I'm off to acupuncture this morning. Grab my handbag. Wearing the same outfit as yesterday because I love to wear the same outfit 2 days in a row if it is still clean, aka I haven't spilled something down it and it's not smelly, because so many of my clothes have to get dry cleaned, and I'm like, one, it's just like cost saving, and two, it's better for the environment. I am quickly, yep, I have time, great, thank God. I'm quickly making myself eggs. Quickly gonna make myself some eggs and kale. One of my favorite things to now make, sauteed kale and scrambled eggs. It's just like the fucking best. So that's what I'm making. When I get home, I'll make Hal's breakfast. But for now, I'm just gonna make mine. I also I didn't show you guys this, but I made the most amazing lamb dish. So I'll put that in like another YouTube video when I next make it, because I'm definitely gonna make it again. Heaps of leftovers that I actually need to freeze because we've had it 2 nights in a row now. Oh wait, is it tracking me or not? Yes, it is. We've had it 2 nights in a row now, so I'm like, okay, I do need to freeze it because like we don't want it for a third night. I'm making buttered chicken tonight in the slow cooker, so I'm gonna pick up the chicken. Hopefully there's some good chicken. I'm gonna pick that up and do that tonight for dinner. If not, then we will do liver meatballs that are in the freezer. We'll do that with gluten-free pasta. And then I'm going to the market tomorrow morning, then I'll get the chicken and do butter chicken tomorrow night for dinner. So we have options. But I used the bones from the lamb that I made and made like a bone broth last night. I let it cook in the slow cooker all night. I love our slow cooker. The link to it is on the favorite products page of mine. It's just like super low tech, so it fucking works, and you can have it on a really, really low heat. So I'm not worried about it like burning down the house or getting overheated or anything like that whilst we're asleep. So I had that going. Granted, I can't use that bone broth in like a soup or something because the spices are very like Middle Eastern. So I would use that if I was doing a similar flavor thing, and maybe I didn't have bones. Like if I was using just like lamb, sometimes I have like lamb cubes, like stew meat, and it doesn't have the bones in it, and I obviously want the nutrients from the bones and the collagen, and the skin and all of that, and the ligaments and stuff. So then I'll just put that bone broth in. So I'm literally just gonna freeze it. I'm not even using it right now. So I quickly make these eggs, and then I'm gonna go to acupuncture. There's so much that I want to say, but I don't know when this vlog is going out, so I can always come back in and add it if I want to into the vlog, but I don't want to say it and then have to move this vlog around. I want it to be known. So literally all I do, I'm going to show you guys. It's actually kind of perfect. Okay, great. So heat the pan up. I'm putting some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I did this olive oil tasting class and I learned so much when we were in Greece. So I feel like I need to share that with you guys in another little YouTube video. I'm not going to add in all this kale because I'm going to leave some for when I come home and make Hal breakfast, but I love a lot of kale. He doesn't like as much. Sometimes he's like, sometimes I don't want kale in the morning. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we're just going to do that much. And then I'm going to scramble my eggs in a bowl. I'm doing 4 eggs. If you don't know the news, you will know, I guess it's soon, or I will have inserted it in this video. And normally I have 2 eggs, but I'm increasing my protein and also just like for nutrient density. So we're doing 4, and Hal usually has 3 to 4. I'm not going to be able to keep this secret very long. I really got to go. Hurry up, Kale. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Down. Oh gosh. Focus. Alright. Kale is gotten darker green. It's going to cook a little bit more than the eggs in here. I'm just going to push it to the side a little bit. Oh gosh, you literally can't even see this. So the trick is to not make the eggs stick, because you guys have asked me about this before. Now granted, I've already had something in the pan, but is you want a hot pan and the olive oil. I need to do a video on like how you make scrambled eggs without making it stick, because I get questions all the time of like, how do you use stainless steel pans and the eggs don't stick? It's about a heat oil thing that essentially creates like a barrier between the eggs and the actual pan itself because of the oil and the heat. Doesn't mean you're burning the oil. There's a difference between burning the oil and using it. And also, I learned this in my olive oil class. Everybody thinks that olive oil has a super low smoke point. It doesn't. I was talking about it with this guy. It was like a private class. It was a fucking vibe. Anyway, and is it gonna track me? Yes, beautiful. And olive oil has a 400-degree smoke point, he was saying. Like, new stuff is coming out. Now you have to have a really high quality olive oil so that it can get that high and not be damaged. So if you use a high quality olive oil, but you'll be able to know because the smell changes and the color changes. It goes from like the yellow or the green depending on the kind of olive oil that you've got and the olives that actually made the olive oil. So like if it still looks, this olive oil is quite yellow. If it still looks yellow, then we're good. And I can tell when it's been burning because the oil gets really thin, and I can fucking smell it. So, oh shit, my eggs. Not sticking. See, I just rolled that bit of the egg over and see it didn't stick to it. Just rolled it over. It can be, there we go, you kind of see it right there. It can be a little bit, it doesn't work as well when you've had like kale or something cooking in here before at like a lower heat, but also I'll do another video where I just show you guys like just the eggs. But still, like, look at that, right? Compared to it being like really stuck. Like you can see right there, look how clean that was. I'm gonna shove this in and fucking go. Let me just say this. The day that my book is done, with literally the best day of my life, potentially better than the wedding, die with how much this book is killing me. I know it's all going to be worth it. I know it's like gonna all be like just a blip in the radar of life. But I mean, I spent 5 years writing this book. Then I like really like kind of rewrote it and solidified it over an 8-week period, like 2 years ago over Christmas and January. So I didn't actually get my usual holiday, which is fine. And then basically like, I'm obviously not a writer by trade. So like the book wasn't good enough to like go to print, which is fine, but all the ideas are down. And then it has to get like majorly edited, but it has been butchered, like butchered in the editing process. So bad that now I'm having, I need to like hold this differently. So bad that now I am having to go upstairs between clients, and tonight, when I don't want to do this, but I'm doing it, self-discipline, I tell you, it's very important. I am having to go through and basically pull all these chunks from my book that I wrote, and like as in my words as it was initially written, and basically like pull everything that hasn't been included in this like edited version of the book. Also, look at the built-in bookcase. Isn't it gorgeous? Hold on. So now we get to finish off this room. Oh, I'm so happy. It's gonna be like a library vibe, like a cool old library vibe. Anyway, so now I'm going through and just basically making it sound like me, and not even just make it sound like me, but the real thing is it's completely missing core things I've spoken about. Like I had a lot of research on like men's suicide rate and men dropping out of college, and the wage gap that doesn't exist, and like all that kind of stuff. Like I spent fucking years on this book, on the research, and on just the fact that like, I mean, the book is, a lot of the research is obviously anecdotal when it comes to like the feminine and masculine topic, because like no scientific lab is like, oh yeah, feminine, masculine, like let's do a fucking double-blind study on this. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. I don't want to do it, but I want the book to be done, and it has to get done fucking ASAP. Because they keep wanting to push the date of the launch, and it actually can't get pushed for reasons that you might already know, or for reasons that you will know soon. What am I doing right now? The book. Oh my God, wow, that was baby brain. All right, wish me luck, everybody. Pray for me. I have how long till my next client? Oh, I have 15 minutes. Nothing is gonna get done in 15 minutes. You guys are going crazy. Do you want to go for a walkies? Do you want to go to the farmer's market? Do you want to go to the farmer's market? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh my God, I got enough meat to last us a week, lol. Literally got so much chicken. It's a lot harder to find good quality chicken, I find here, than beef. So, because you want the pasture raised and organic. So anyway, I buy a ton whenever I get here, because then we are away so often during the weekend. And then also eggs, pasture raised, of course. All right, boys, in the car you get. This way. All right, Bubba, jump in. You know how to do it. Yep, Jelly does not. Jelly, don't lick my water. Yucky. Hi, Bubba. All right, we're going to go home now. Go back to the girls. Go back to the girls.